Hello, my fine people. Welcome to the last episode of this mini Monster Hunter World Series, like weapon exhibition thing that I did for a while. I think I'm in the way of this easygoing Fiverr. I'm really sorry, madam. There you go. All right. So, so yeah, welcome. Today we're going to see the last 4 weapons that we haven't showcased on this channel, starting with the longsword, the whip sword, and to be honest, one of the most powerful weapons on this game. Now, the Monster Hunter community, and me included, will always say that there is no best weapon in Monster Hunter. Like, every weapon is good. Now, that doesn't mean that there is like some weapons do not do as much damage, like as much DPS as other weapons, but the thing is, that is mostly dependent on how you play each weapon, in all honesty. But there is a tier list out there, and longsword is at the top, and there are reasons why it can be found at the top. Mind you, that doesn't mean that any other of the weapons that we showcased or we will be showcasing today are not good, because that would be a lie. That's why the Monster Hunter community, like the speedrun Monster Hunter community, for example, has do like compare the times for each quest and for each weapon in a way. So, you know, they are like, yeah, every weapon is good. Like, you don't need to count them. But the longsword has been up there to the top together with probably the charge blade and some other weapons and a couple more weapons for the most damage that you can do. So longsword in this game is phenomenal. They added some things with the longsword that are outstanding, quite literally. So I'm not very, like, again, longsword is a weapon that I haven't played as much, but I've played a bit. If you watch my stream, I did play longsword. There was one hunt I did with the longsword when we did multiplayer Tigrex quest on the Iceborne beta, and I was giggling like a child because the longsword is really fun, like tremendously fun. Now we're wearing our samurai getup, we're having our humongous throbbing whip sword. We are ready to go. And if you're asking, for those who don't know about like Monster Hunter, for example, and you just clicked on this video, thank you so much, by the way. And you're going like, why are you calling it the whip sword? You'll find out. Now, longsword. So, greatsword was all about positioning and timing. Longsword is kinda like this, but it's not so much based on the position. Like, your positioning counts, but it's timing and combo efficiency in a way that counts for the longsword. They're like, it's not as slow as the greatsword by any means. Like, you still have a decent amount of movement speed while the weapon is unsheathed with the longsword. But you know, the greatsword, you just need to land that hit and you do the damage. The longsword is kinda requires a bit more than that. So it does have a sword bar that you fill up, like the dual blades that we saw previously, but that's not the only thing you need to do. By the way, we're hunting Anjanath because this was the first monster that was revealed when this game was first announced. Yeah, I wanted to... So, this weapon has parries, and they're really good, but you need to be very careful. But thank God the hip checks were not bad for us this time. Where are you going, friendo? He's probably going to a bit of a more open area. Yeah, he likes fighting here for the start as well, if you get him fast. So, hey Anjanath, can you please come here? Alright, we need to be careful because I don't know what he's planning. That's the parry system. So the parry system is very good. If you get the parry system correctly. Now, for example, I missed it there. But, so, we feel the spirit bar, as it's called, like on the top right corner, as you see. Ow. Oh no, that's a bad attack. Alright, this is a very OP attack. Do you see him, like, going insane for a bit? He has a hitbox all over him at that point. Parried. And paralyzed, so my weapon has paralysis, so that's the good thing. So, why is parrying, like, or countering really important on the longsword? Because if you parry a shot and you counter a move of the monster, you immediately... We got him! No, we didn't! Fuck. There is another parry. Feeling that sword immediately. That sword gaze immediately. And then getting the bar. It's kind of hard to explain it as I'm... Got it this time. Good. But yeah, you see why it's called a whip sword. It's like... I don't know if I can parry that. I can parry that, but it's not a very good idea, honestly. That is a move that you should probably... That you want to... Not so much parry... Oh, okay. He's just going... Alright. There we go. Alright, so, longsword. As you see, the spirit gates, you fill it up like the dual blades. But... Oh, I thought I dodged that. And he's going again with that move. He really likes spamming this move today. But the thing is, you also can level up your bar. You start with a bar that is not leveled up at all, and it can go up to 3 levels. The first level is... Oh, I did it too early. The first level is, it becomes white, the second level it becomes yellow, and the third level it becomes... and the third level... Oh, that's a... Yeah! Oh my god, look at that numbers. Look at those numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Oof! Alright, spirit... Alright, come on. There we go. So, and you fill up those you fill up that bar. Oh, okay. You're going to not have fun. I'm telling you that for certain. Right to the head. Perfect. Oh, and he's paralyzed. Okay. This guy is not having fun. I'm telling you that, sir, for sure. Can I get him? Yo! Yo! Okay. Let's do it again. I fucking missed. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's fill our spirit bar to level 3 again. There we go. Oh, he's already limping. We demolished this poor creature. Alright, so as I'm about to hunt him down, let's talk about why the longsword is so good. The longsword, as I was saying, you can level up the spirit bar up to 3 levels. You start with white, you go to yellow, and then you go to red. The more the level up of your bar, the more damage you do. But the thing is now, they added 2 more moves. In the previous Monster Hunter games, you would use your spirit combo, which you use with R2, and when you use your spirit combo, you use some of the spirit bar that you filled up on the top, as you see on the top left. Now, if you do that and you manage to land the last hit of your combo, you upgrade your bar. That's how you do it. That's how it that's the only way you used to be able to do it in the previous Monster Hunter games. But in this one, they added one more way. They added a way to do it again. If you successfully do a parry, like a counter, but the thing is, this is the thing, the parries are not easy. Not only you need to parry a move at the correct timing and then counter attack the monster, you also need to, in order to initiate a parry, you need to be in an already attacking animation. So you cannot pull a parry from standing still. You need to be in the attacking. But if you do it, and then you land the first hit, which fills your bar, and then you land the second hit, a second hit that you can do, the second hit fills your gates, your spirit gates completely, and then like the first hit fills your spirit gates completely, and then the second hit upgrades your gates immediately, like without needing to go in a combo. It's just like bam bam, like it's like 2 hits. It's phenomenally efficient, and it rewards you for doing it. But there is one more thing they added: the whip the whip move itself, where you jump, where you saw me jumping in the air and doing tower slice. That's called the Spirit Helm, and what it does is that it sacrifices one of your levels from your bar to do a blow on the monster if you manage to hit it correctly. That does massive damage. As you could see, if you hit it on a weak point, it did like 5 hits of 80. Again, with my kind of OP build, but oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit of a shame. He stopped my combo there, so I couldn't. Oh, I was about to parry that, but I didn't need to. Yep. Yeah, the longsword is bullshit. And also this longsword that we have, it also had paralysis, so we managed to paralyze him twice, doing even more damage in the meantime. It's a really fun longsword. Most of the time, if you're a longsword user, you want to go with elemental damage or raw damage just to maximize your damage, since if you have paralysis, paralysis doesn't do damage. It just upgrades the status until the monster gets the status that you have on you. It's not like Elemental, where the Elemental actually does damage to the monster. But for keeping the monster still and me landing a couple more Spirit Helms, it's a job. It's a job well done. And yeah, like, the Longsword is a weapon that does tremendous amount of damage if the hunter knows the monster inside out. If they know every timing of the moves of the monster, every rotation that the monster can actually go for. And again, you don't need to do this stuff if you're beginning with a weapon. You don't even need to strike with the counters. Just do your normal spirit combos to level up your spirit gates and then go into Spirit Helms wherever you think you'll be able to land them, especially when the monster is down. Like the counter stuff is just for advanced. It's for advanced. It's like once you get a better hold of the weapon. But I love the longsword. When they added these moves, like, most people love it because of the Spirit Helm, because it does tremendous amount of damage. But I love it because of the counter slash of the parry that they added, because it rewards clever play. It rewards clever play tremendously. Being able to just fill your level up your spirit gates with just 2 hits is insane. It's insane. But yeah, that was the longsword. Many people use the longsword, and it's phenomenal. Absolutely one of the best weapons in like. Every weapon is good, but this weapon is tremendous in some cases, especially in its aggression, especially in its like damage. And it's sitting on top tier most whip weapon together with the dual blades. So that was this was the put attack on. Actually, no, don't put attack on. Do you know what we should put? Do I have yes, I do. We'll put Marathon Runner. Because the next weapon, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to be using is Hammer. I love this thing. I love the Hammer. And for people who don't know, the Hammer is the favorite weapon of the general producer of the franchise. Every time he's played this game in events and stuff like that, and stuff like events and like conferences and stuff like this to promote the game, he always picks the Hammer. Always. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. The Hammer is like phenomenally amazing. We need to do a couple of things. So we don't need, like, people in the old days, they would used to run Focus. Now, Focus. I forgot to talk about it. I used Focus in my previous, when I used the longsword, because Focus makes the spirit gates fill up faster. It makes things for weapons fill up faster, like gauges fill up faster. For the hammer, you'll see as I go along, you charge your hammer as you move along, and the charges go faster. In the older games, it actually was kind of beneficial to do it. Not in this one. In this game, if you have Focus on Hammer, it fills up a bit too fast. So we're not going to run it. At least that's how I feel. We're not going to run it. We are just running KO because, well, KO increases the stun power, and guess what we'll be doing with the Hammer? And we are also going to put a marathon runner. Marathon running is great because slows down. Because what the skill does is slows down stamina depletion for actions which constantly drain stamina, such as dashing. Hammer has one action like this that you use all the time. So having marathon runner at level 3, mind you, it's not an easy task. I'm not going to lie, but if you manage to have it, oh god, it will do a lot of things for you. So yeah. This is the basic set we're going for, with Marathon Run and everything. We sacrifice a little bit of our attack, but we should be fine. Alright, actually, let's see what other layered armor we can also put. We can also wear. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Alright, so... Now, we're going to go against a kind of an easier monster, like the Anjanath we went before, but I love, like, this monster that we're going to fight, I love hunting it, there we are. I love hunting Barioths with, sorry, Baroths, not Barioths. Barioths is not here yet, it's coming in Iceborne. I love hunting Baroths with hammers and charge blades, like, it's just a bliss, because he has a big old forehead, and you can hit it pretty easily. But yeah, hammer is the epitome of easy to use, hard to master weapon. Because why is it easy to use? The hammer has one job. Every monster has a head. Find that head and pummel it. That's your only target. If you're fighting with other people online and there is a hammer user, leave the head for the hammer user. He will be extremely thankful and you will be thankful for him as well. Because what the hammer does is like the hunting horn before. The hunting horn is a weapon that really like buffs opponents while exhausting the monster. Hammer doesn't buff anybody, but what it does is it stuns the monster. Every time. We actually managed to pull off a stun with the hunting horn as well, because again, the hunting horn is an impact weapon and the hammer is the same thing as well. But as you will see, we are just going to go a little bit... the hammer is... like, loses all the supportive abilities that has, that the hunting horn has, but it goes in mental. In, hey, that head is a bit too 3D. I need to flatten it a lot. So, it has a lot of skills in order to do that. It loses a little bit of the reach of the hunting horn as well, because the hunting horn is a bigger beast. Why am I here? Alright, let me just fix this real quick. Oh no, why is this mechanic back? I don't understand why being like dropped in a random place is in Monster Hunter anymore, since we have fucking fast travel. Before it made sense, we didn't have fast travel, but now we have fast travel. So the only reason this can fuck you up is like if you're actually, where am I going? Don't follow them. I think there is some trucks for Baroth somewhere here. Right? Yeah, there we go. Good old Baroth. Yeah, he's here. He's very close to us, actually. Alright. So, how you play with the hammer? You take it out, and the hammer charges. Now, you can go up to 3 charges, as you see here. And depending on which level of charge you are, you do different things. My favorite is the level 2 charge when the monster is constantly moving, because it helps reach the monster quite fast. Now he put mud down. He put mud down, so we need to swim through it. Now, oh god, can I get it? No, I couldn't. That's the same. Alright, please stop putting mud. He's stunned? Yep. Oh! Oh! Wait, what? 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 I can break your scope? Wait! I thought that... Guys. I thought I couldn't do it in this game. Oh fuck, I wanted to the level 2 charge, but I didn't get it. Alright. Ooh, he got me there. Alright, let's hope we can actually... I'll tell you all why I'm like... kinda in... shambles. Like, in shock about what I did. About breaking his sculpt. Now, many people look at this and go like... What the fuck, Nick? Like... That's the goal, isn't it? that was your goal all along. Yeah, kinda, but not exactly. You'll see what I mean. Oh, can you stop roaring, you massive? Alright. So, when this monster came out in Monster Hunter Tri and 3 Ultimate, one of the breakable parts of this monster was breaking his sculpt, as we see here. When this monster returned in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, they removed that. You can't break his sculpt in Generations Ultimate. Or maybe you can, but you need Blast? I'm not really sure. Now I'm saying this because I've never actually managed to break his sculpt in this game. Until today, I thought that I couldn't do it. Guess what? I actually can. Now maybe I need the Blast element to do it, since this hammer is actually has the blast element onto it. Oh, that would have been so cool if I actually managed to. Yeah, and the spin attack, the best attack, one of the best attacks that the hammer can ever have. So the spin attack is great because it can only happen when you're charging the weapon and you're going down a slope though. So it's very situational in a way. 1, 2, 3. Yes! One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's not stunned yet. Oh wow, he actually got me with that. Interesting. Oh, you fool! He didn't stun himself, did he? Alright. Yeah. Roar, roar. I don't think you have any mud though, do you? Oh, you do. You do in your back. Oh, fudge! Oops. This place is like a hammer's user's dream, by the way, because of all these slopes. Look how many mounts you can get because of that. Because the spin attack also does many hits per... Oh no. Forgot how to brace in this game. R2. Ooh, I thought that I'm crossing right on that termite hill. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, hopefully we will be able to... One, 3. He really is not getting any... he's really not getting stunned anymore. But yeah, so as I said, until today I didn't know that... you could actually break his forehead. His sculpt in this game because as I said before, they actually, I think that they removed, I haven't managed to do it in Generations Ultimate, so, and I didn't ever manage to do it in this game, even though I fought him with many hammers before, but never with the blast hammer. So maybe that's the key. Maybe you need the blast element to actually break this thing. But we did it, so I'm happy. Now, with the hammer, I forgot to say a couple of things. Now the Barroth is actually running. Let me explain a few things. As I said before, this weapon has 3 different charges. So when you pull it, you can do normal attacks, obviously, like this one, and you can spam the O1, where if you're hitting the monster, you can actually do the, as it's called, like the Bing Bang attack, like fucking Vegeta or something. It's really good if the monster is like, is down and you just want to keep hitting the head. It does a lot of damage as well at the end. But the main thing is that it has charge attacks, so which you can use. So in charge attacks, depending on the charge you are, you do a different thing. If you charge number 1, you do just a side one that you can follow it up with triangle and do like a basing combo. If you charge number 2, which is my favorite, you jump forward and you do like an up hit, like an uppercut, which is really good because it can reach high places. And if you charge number 3, if you're not moving, you do a downward smash that does a lot of damage. If you are moving when you let go of the button, you do a spinning tornado that if you press triangle between the third and the 6th hit, you do like an up smash and like an up attack as well, an uppercut attack, which is really good. But here comes the fun part. This was how it would be in every Monster Hunter game except for this one. In this one, they added another ability. They added an ability that you can store energy in your hammer. It's kind of hard to describe. But what you do is like, as you're charging, if you press circle in any part you're charging, then you have your hammer, you have energy stored into you. And you keep it until you sheath your weapon, or either you sheath your weapon or you get stunned by a monster. And what the charge does is it makes every move more powerful, as you see. Look at the uppercut attack. You do a slight jump and you go a bit more forward. Look at the standard stationary like smash attack. You just do like a spin yo-yo thing. It's great. It's a phenomenal attack that we are actually going to use here. While we're underwater. So, my charge, for example, is gone now here, because he stunned us with a roar. Yeah, my charge attack is again gone now because of this. Okay, he's going forward. We missed that one, unfortunately. Got him! He got us as well, but we got him as well. 1, 2, 3. Got him! With the hammer, you need to be a bit more careful of when you actually use those shots. But yeah, we actually managed to stun him. Unfortunately, we only managed to stun him once. I don't know why. Maybe, and I have a suspicion, is that the blast attacks were actually flinching him off the stun animation, of his stun, where he was about to get stunned a couple of times. Like what it happened before when he was stunned, and then an explosion happened, we broke his skull, and then he jumped off the stun animation. It happens sometimes. Yeah, that's what the hammer does. The hammer, as I said, it's the epitome of easy to use, because you literally just, here you go. There is a thing that attacks really, like, it can attack really fast. It can, like, not like the dual blades or anything like this, but it can attack pretty sufficiently fast. And just hit the head, and if you manage to get a stun or two, perfect, because the monster is incapacitated for a few seconds, so everybody can just like gang up and beat the hell out of it. But hard to master, because then you need to learn, because the thing is, one thing that I forgot to say is that the head is one of the most dangerous areas that the monster, that you can be in, that you can position yourself on a monster, because many attacks come from the head, many of them. So it's hard to master, because you need to know exactly when you need to position yourself in order to do good hits, and you need to actually predict where the monster will go in order for you to land some hits. It's a kind of a scenario like this. Also, if you have slopes, the hammer is like the spinning yo-yo of death. It's phenomenal. But yeah, this is for the hammer. I love this weapon. I love it to death. It feels so rewarding when you manage to get like KOs and stuff like that. And I learned something new again. 450 hours later, playing this game, you can break Barroth scalps in this game. Done. So probably, by say I'm learning new things, I'm an idiot and I should have known this already. But oh well. Now, last two weapons, I saved some of my favorites. Number one, Charge Blade. We are going to go with... shall we go with water? Yeah, why not? Give me all the attack you have. We need to kind of... we need to... Now, Charge Blade is a tricky weapon. Because it requires a lot of stuff to work. What I mean, in order to have the maximum amount of of damage with Charge Blade, you need a lot of decorations or a lot of clever setups. But you don't need them in order to play Charge Blade well. Like this weapon will do its job fantastically, whether you have the abilities that I'm about to put for myself or not. It doesn't matter. Like, if you don't have them, that's fine. Like, I just put them on because it's fun. Like, it just makes the weapon, destroy other monsters. So, and why do I say that it requires a lot? It requires this one, which is not easy to get. It requires... where is it? This one, again, not easy to get. And it requires artillery jewels. And artillery jewels are very, very, very hard to get. They're rarity 8 and you require 3. Now, there is a way to circumvent that. Thankfully, there is a charm that you can make which can reach artillery level 3. Yeah, it's one of the few charms that have a rarity 8 skill on them, and you can actually reach the maximum of that rarity. Even the marathon charm that I was wearing with for the hammer, that reaches maximum level 2, not 3. You need to actually have a decoration to reach level 3. So it's really good to see that there is some stuff that can help. Okay, so we have sealed magazine, artillery, artillery, artillery. Those are phenomenal with Charge Blade because the magazine reaches the file capacity, which I will talk when we start. Artillery, as we saw with the gun lance, it does increases the attack as it says here of blade file attacks. You will see what it means. And well, we can put some handicraft because why not? We can put, and last one, put an expert. There we go. Perfect. Charge Blade. Why do I love this thing? This is like the longsword we saw before. This is a weapon that, if you can read the monster properly, it can lead to some outstanding damage. This weapon is probably the weapon that can do together with the greatsword, they can do the most damage per one hit. And you will see why. Or hopefully you will see why. Let me be kind of frank here. I don't know if I will manage to pull this off completely, but I will try my best. Hello, Ping Raytheon. You can be a nuisance, but we will try to handle you. Now, I'm going with Ping Raytheon because she's she has some attacks that are easy to guard point. And if you go like, the fuck is guard point? We'll get there. The Charge Blade is one of the most recent weapons that were introduced. The Insect Glaive and the Charge Blade were the last weapons that were introduced to the mainline Monster Hunter series with Monster Hunter 4. Do we have flash boats? Perfect, because the Ping Raytheon really likes flying many times. It's not like the Rathalos, but it can be annoying. But so the Charge Blade and the Sweet Axe, both of these weapons that I kept for last, those weapons are weapons that change between two different weapons in a way. The Charge Blade has a sword and shield mode and a axe mode. Now, the main gimmick is that each version has its benefits and you need to change between them accordingly in order to be fine. Sweet Axe is a bit more straightforward with this. You just the Sweet Axe in this game, it will change a little bit on Iceborne, thankfully, but the Sweet Axe in this game is like, you mostly want to be in sword mode, as I will say when the Sweet Axe comes up, and then you just beat the hell out of the monster. The game really wants me to be here for whatever reason. Three times, I think, in this playthrough series, in this weapon exhibition series that I've been here. So, But the Sword and Shield, not as simple. The main gimmick of the Sword and Shield is, sorry, I can't see because it's dark. You use the Sword and Shield mode to fill those files. If you see at the upper right screen corner after the sharpening bar, which is the small sword, there is a small sword, a small sword icon, a shield icon, and 6 files, as they're called. When you attack something with the sword and shield mode, you can actually fill these files up. Now, you want to do this because this is how you use these files in axe mode to do tremendous damage, like a lot of damage. Now, we'll see. And that's kind of the mechanic. You go into sword and shield, fill the files, go axe, go ham. And then the transition between those two modes, you can actually guard in specific frames during those transitions, and you can abuse that fact to do even more damage. You'll see what I mean. Hello. So, I tried to go between the two weapon mode there, like to go into axe mode. Alright, fill the files. So, why do you want to fill the files? Because, as I said, we go into axe mode, but mind you, we're not going to use them immediately. We're actually going to store those files in the shield. Now, why? Because it makes the shield more effective in blocking stuff. Alright, come on. Oops. Come here, you. Oh, it didn't go for me, it went for my cat. Okay. Yeah, do you see? Alright. Is it probably going to try and... Fuck you! Big damage! There we go. That's what I mean. You abuse the guard because what? Oh fuck! That's another Raytheon. So what we do is we abuse the guard point mechanic. As I said before, between changing from sword and shield mode to axe mode, you can actually make you can guard some of the hits. When you do that specific guard, you can change. And this is the best part. You can do some specific actions in that one. And one of these actions is the hardest hitting hit that this weapon has. The Elemental Discharge, or AD, or the Super Elemental Discharge, which is the SAD. I've actually done both of them. Oh wow, that hit me twice. You can also dodge out of it, you can charge your shield out of it. Like, they really want you to use this system. Got you. Oh wow, I didn't see that he was trying to charge me. And he will charge me one more time, by the way. Look. AD. Oh no, that's Ace AD. Oh, it worked perfectly though, so it's fine. Oh, I carried tail. Now we can charge the sword as well to make some more damage with the sword and shield mode. That's a new thing that they added in this game. I caught its face! Yes! I'll take that. That was way too risky, but there is a lot of water here, so it doesn't matter. Are you okay? Aye, crap. And unfortunately my shield mode is out, so we need to refill the shield. Now, why are we filling... so, yeah, this is how the weapon operates. The only problem is that I haven't showed the axe moves yet, which is something I should, but it's not the most efficient part. For the most part, you do actually want to use the sword and shield and then do those guard point the attacks of the monster into going for the big attack, like the axe attack that you see, like the huntress charge her put her weapon back and then do like a huge fucking blow that creates shockwaves. Those shockwaves actually are dependent on. Am I going the right way? I probably am. Those explosions, shockwaves, by the way, are dependent on how many files you have loaded up. There she is. I think I forgot to carve her tail, but oh well. Hello! Oh, that's a problem for her. Charge the blade, so we can even do more damage with the blade's sword and shield mode. Oh, I thought that he would go for me. Okay. Let's showcase some shields. Oh, I was behind her. Oh no. No! Thank you. But yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Oh no. Ah, fudge. Raytheon, as you see, loves biting and charging other hunters. Oh, I choose the wrong way to do this. Okay. I'm trying to charge my shield because I need the charged shield. Okay. She will come down. Or not. Oh, or the cat will bring her down. Thank you, cat. Cat MVP. That's the wrong button, Nick. Back. 1, 2, 3. Big attack. With the shockwaves, it really benefits. Oh fuck, they're doing the triple charge. Okay, okay, okay. Can you stop? Oh, you want to escape. Now you fucked up, miss. No. Back, so we don't get hit by that attack. Still come down. Another big attack. Yeah, did you see that? That was like over 200 damage in one attack. Alright, still do one more. I said, I knew that it would happen, but... Why? What? Okay, so I pressed L2 and R2 because L2 puts you into while sheathed, while the weapon was sheathed. Sorry, in order to put like in order to throw a flashbang so she doesn't fly away, but the game didn't register the L2 input. It was just if you press R2 on its own, you just go into axe mode immediately, which is really good. But yeah, I used the axe mode attack there in order for people to see it, and it's good. It's very decent actually, because once you use files with the axe mode, you do some really slow attacks with triangle and some really charged up attacks, especially if you have the files with the circle attack. You saw the charged attack, which is the spin around, like where you take the axe and you spin it around. It's the best attack that the axe mode has on its own, except for the AD, which is the elemental discharge. But now we are going to just destroy this poor Rathian. What we need to do now, what is for me to actually explain what else you can do, why the Charge Blade is one of my favorite weapons in Monster Hunter history. It's because you literally control two weapons at once, and as like the longsword with its parry system, it really rewards people for knowing what the monster's attacks and patterns are. Because the more guard points you take, the more ADs you do. The more ADs you do, the faster that monster goes away. And landing a good SAD is... oh, it's such a good feeling. Alright. Hey Rathian, I don't know if you got the memo, but you need to go. By the way, you can guard point rolls as well. Oh wow, she missed. Completely missed me. There's the spin. And she's dead. Mind you, Sword and Shield mode, no slouch either. Sword and Shield mode doesn't do as much damage as, you know, the Axe mode, but no slouch in damage either. And since you need to be in it in order to fill your files, yeah, it's good to know the thing. It's good to know how to use it. Also, the thing I didn't explain is that in this game, in World, they added another guard point, which is the slide guard point. So, you saw me charge my weapon like this in order to put the files. That's if you press circle while not moving. If you're actually moving while pressing circle, you do this. In the end animation of this slide, that there, where you put the shield in front of you, that's also a guard point. So if you can use that as well, not only you do an attack, but you also guard point as with it as well. Now, it's very hard to use, so I don't use it myself so much, but if you want to get a guard point while also repositioning for a better place to hit the monster later, I recommend trying to learn it. I haven't learned it as much because, well, again, it's very hard to do. It's like I'm not used to the... Also, we got a gem there. Wow. I'm not used to how the distance that the slide goes. But yeah, for reference for everybody, that's a really good thing. That's another really good card point to use if you're really good. If you to become really good, especially for repositioning yourself. It's just, and another reason that I don't use it is because card pointing standing still, it's like almost instantaneous. It comes like immediately. Alright, it's been a long adventure, but we're almost in the end. We have one more weapon that I want to showcase. And oh boy, it's a great weapon. So when I play a new Monster Hunter game, many times, although with Iceborne I don't think I will be doing it so much because I will want to showcase many different weapons on my stream. But when I play a new Monster Hunter game, I get a weapon that I haven't played a lot from my previous Monster Hunter playthroughs, and I try to play through the story with that weapon. That has helped me a lot understanding many of the weapons. I did that with Gunlance, Charge Blade, Longsword, Dual Blades, Heavy Bowgun, even though Heavy Bowguns unfortunately as guns change quite drastically with this game, so I need to redo it. I need to relearn the gun stuff. But yeah, there's been many weapons that I've learned like through this. And the weapon that I choose for when I played my first Monster Hunter World playthrough was the last weapon that we're having to showcase, Sweet Axe. And I kinda fall in love with this thing. Now, Sweet Axe is not a very difficult weapon to learn, but it can be quite tricky to use properly. And the one thing that you need to know is that if you're using Sweet Axe, by all means, please, the two biggest skills that the Sweet Axe benefits from tremendously is evade window and evade distance. It's tremendous what you can do with this because, and I will explain exactly why you want it. You see, the Sweet Axe is a machine when it comes to do extreme amounts of damage. It's like the dual blades in a weird way. You only attack and you have evading and nothing else. But because of that, if you manage to keep yourself in the monster, like being always on the monster, not letting it breathe, and manage to avoid like its big attacks while you keep hitting it, it can just annihilate stuff. It does a tremendous amount of damage if you manage to do this. And mind you, I recommend people using it if you want to go for extreme damage, because this is the weapon I used with a group of, honestly, but in order to to beat, because it is a very hard fight, it's one of the hardest fights ever, to beat Extreme Behemoth, which is probably the hardest fight in any Monster Hunter, in any mainline Monster Hunter game. And I say mainline because there is Frontier, And oh boy, Frontier can be annoying. But we don't talk about Frontier. We're talking about what we're having here. So now it's time to go for big stuff. What I mean by big stuff is you will probably see me die a lot, and I'm sorry if that happens. Alright, I need to figure out my quests a bit. But we are going to finish this stream with an Arc-Tempered Elder Dragon. Mind you, it's one of the easiest Elder Dragons, but it's also one of my favorites, and it's an Elder Dragon that was recently introduced, that was introduced in this game. If I don't have an Arc-Tempered quest, we'll just go for the normal one, but I should have some. Oh, apparently, I haven't been here for a while, so I'm getting all this stuff. Too bad I'm not going to use them, but I will figure you all later. Now, how do we do this? Sort. Special rewards, no. Quest rank, there we go. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, I don't have it, do I? Well, that sucks. I used to have a lot of them, but apparently it seems I've used them all, so... No Arc-Tempered Valhazak. That's the same. Do I have a normal one? I do have a normal one. We're going for a normal one, at least. I want to showcase the Arc-Tempered version because it hits hard, but... And I really actually like fighting not the Arc-Tempered, I'm an idiot, the Tempered. Scratch me saying Arc-Tempered over and over again. I didn't mean the Arc-Tempered, I mean the Tempered. The Arc-Tempered version is annoying to fight. But the Tempered version is really fun to fight. Unfortunately, we don't have it, so we'll just go for a normal version of Valhazak. Mind you, it's really fun still. Faint 3 times, yeah, that's fine. Okay. So. Oh, yeah. Crud. Time limit 15 minutes. That's a bit of a rough time limit, especially since I haven't fought him for a while. So hopefully we'll be able to do it. I say crud because I actually... When you fighting Valhazak, there is some things that you need to know. Please, for the love of God, and all that is holy, Miasma Jewels. Have 3 of them. They will save your skin. I am not even kidding. There we go. I have 39. I will be fine, but yeah, please have Miasma Jewels on you. Because Valhazak has like kind of an area AoE thing where it puts like a kind of mist that does damage over time on you, and if you don't have Miasma, after a while it can reduce your maximum health for a while. Yeah, except if you for a bit and it comes back for after a while, or if you eat an Alberia, if I remember correctly, it also can help. But yeah, you actually need to be a bit careful when you're fighting. If you have Miasma though, that reduction to your maximum health will never happen. So I totally recommend having 3 Miasma Jewels. With many Elder Dragons actually, it's good to have some specific jewels that you can easily farm, thankfully. They're not as bad as... can you not? Again with the random places. This playthrough has been... I've been quite unlucky with the position. Most of the time I just appear in the camp and that's it, but no. Not here it seems, for whatever reason. Alright, let's go Valhazak. Again, one of my favorite... Like, I love Valhazak. He's an Elder Dragon that was introduced in this game. This is his first appearance. He's not very hard. Other Elder Dragons in here are harder than him, but he's a very fun fight and really good. And I love fighting him with the Sweet Axe. So let's do this. I love his design. I love his armor set design as well. So the Skullfly is saying to go in there. We don't need to. He will come through here. Also, this is not water. Do not go in here. This is acid. If you go in there, you will start losing health rapidly, and you don't want that. Now, we fought a lot of monsters. We fought Nergigante as well, who was an Elder Dragon. But as we're waiting for Valhazak to make his grand appearance, there he is, I will say that Elder Dragons are stronger than normal monsters, and also they're smarter. You cannot use traps for Elder Dragons. They're too smart for that. You cannot, like, and they hit harder, they have more health, they have a lot of stuff. I need to start though because I'm on a limit, I'm on a time limit, and I need to be careful. Like, we have only 15 minutes to do this quest, so... we need to do it as soon as possible. I'm really happy that I actually managed to get to the... there we go. Got him! Stab that sword in his fucking head and let's go. Alright, he's down. We're going to go immediately into a combo. Into another elemental discharge. There we go, getting a big number. And now we're running away. Because he's probably angry after all of that. 1, 2, 3. Hit his back legs. They're actually decently weak, if I remember correctly. Yep. Well, no, actually they're not. His forward legs are decently weak. Now, this monster is a bit easier than other Elder Dragons because he has huge windows of opportunity to hit him with after each attack he does. Some attacks actually let you... Alright, I need to go. Yeah, there, you see? Like, you need to be... And I'm very good at the... Like, I'm gaining a lot of distance while evading because of the evade distance. Evade distance level 3 on this weapon is just such a pleasure to have. It repositions you so well. What are you going to do? Are you charging? Are you beaming? You are beaming. Perfect. Okay, this is the bane of gunners, but the love of blade masters. Because look how much he just takes. Alright, he's angry again. And I'm going to get hit there because hitboxes. Oh, I wasn't! Holy shit. Oh, what happened? Alright. He's going to charge attack, so I am going to... Sorry if I'm not explaining what this monster does very well. It's because I need to concentrate into winning this fight. Alright. Oh, my sharpness is kinda low, but... Are you beaming? Oh my goodness! Alright. Oh my god, this instinct. Can I go greedy? I went greedy. I'm not paying for it. Thank God. Oh no. I might pay for it now. No, I'm not. Okay. What are you doing now? Oof. Yeah, that tail attack can be annoying. Yeah, evade distance is really helping with avoiding these hits. Oh yeah, go back. Okay, yep. AoE move, AoE move. Give me the heal. Don't think I need it, but give me the heal, nonetheless. Oh, I thought that I would dodge that with my sidestep. I was wrong. Go away. Here's the... Oh, he didn't bring the tail. God. Yeah, that attack, on the other hand, can actually hurt quite a lot, so be careful with this charge attack, which he will do again. Alright. Hit him once or twice. Yeah, that... I should... Like, you can actually dodge through that attack. How did I miss that? Okay, well, he's leaving for now, so we're going to sharpen our blade. Alright, so as I'm going to chase him, Switch Axe. It's called Switch Axe because it has two forms, the axe form and the sword form. In the axe form, your movement is actually pretty decent, but your axe swings are very slow, except for one particular one, and they do a decent amount of damage. If you're in if you're in a sword mode though, which it's kind of weird, you cannot always be in the sword mode. You need to wait for a bar to fill up. Oh, he's charging. No. You need to wait for a bar to fill up. I'm going to go ham on this, and I don't care what happens. God damn it, you stunned me. Oh, okay, I'll take that. Oof, thank God. Oh, thank you. Evade distance and sidestep. Oh no, that's a bad idea, Nick. Don't go in the pit of acid. That's another bad idea. Got it. Can you? Where is your beam attack? Oh, I actually stunned you. So a few more hits should actually be gotten. There we go. Alright. Good boy. I didn't get hit here. What happened? Oh no, I'll get hit here. No, I wasn't. Woo! Hello, boy. Come on. Oh, he's not going to enjoy this. I'm telling you that for certain. Give me your head. Explode on that head. Oh, I'm going into the pool of acid after this one, aren't I? Shit, shit, shit. And I'm stunned from the roar. Move, 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 move. Okay. Okay, he didn't use his tail there. Interesting. He's using his tail here? No. What the fuck? Oh, no. Okay, I cannot even... Can I reach you from there? Barely, without going into the pit of acid. I'll take that. You tried something naughty there. Oh, you're going down. Okay, well, let's showcase the other axe move. My favorite one of the axe moves, this one. Did I broke your head? I think I did. Yes, we did. Hello. You going for the big one. 3 bites. The doctor special. Ooh, oh, okay. I got flinched by his leg, but that's... Are you going for the beam? No, you're going for the charge. That's not what I want. I want the beam attack. The beam attack lets me hit you all day long. Yep, that's an only single attack. Single bite. That's a big bite. Oh! Yeah. Again, evade distance helped me as well, because with one roll I actually can cover so much ground. Is that the AoE? It is the AoE. I don't think it will reach me here. I might be completely wrong, but I wasn't, thankfully. Alright. Managed to sharpen our blade. Oh, there we are! Took you a while. Repositioning ourselves with the... with the evade distance sidestep for that maximum amount of damage. Oh, he's limping already. Good, 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 good. We're not failing our quest. But yeah, as you can see, even with the... Even me rarely being touched by this monster, I'm losing health constantly because of his AoE. So you need to always keep on top of the damage that this monster can deal to you. Oh, shit. Where is... We need some... Oh my god, come on, some red pits, some ammo. God damn it, there isn't any. Okay, dunk pods, fine. You'll see why I need it. There is a special reason. Thank you for fucking my aim, stupid mob. Oh no, he's charging. Oh, okay. Alright, so what I wanted to showcase to you guys was you can drop these huge pillars on his head. And when he transfers into this area, he actually does sit right under one of them. So you can actually abuse the fact in order to bring one of the pillars. Which is a bit of a shame that actually we didn't manage to do it, because we probably would have killed him by with the pillar, since he didn't have a lot of damage on him. But oh well. it's fine. We actually managed to defeat him. But yeah, Sweet Axe, again, really sorry that I couldn't. I was focusing on the fight so we could kill him as soon as possible because we actually killed him in like 10 minutes. But yeah, you have two forms. You have the axe form, which is this one. As you can see, we can move pretty fast with the axe form and do some really good dodges, but really slow moves. The best one is this, but it consumes stamina with each slice, this attack. But then from whichever attack you do, or even standing still, you go into sword mode. Now, sword mode, you can only use it when your bar is full. That bar fills up with time. When you're outside of sword mode. Axe mode, yeah, like if you're in axe mode, for example. Oh my god, we got a gem. Fuck yes. If you are in axe mode and you just keep putting hits on the monster, you can do it fills the bar. Once the bar is full, not completely full, but filled after a certain point, you can see like a small line. It's about 2/3 of the way. About 1/3 of the way. You can go into axe mode using using axe mode slices. It consumes some of that bar. But the thing is, once you hit stuff you can go into sword mode, and using sword mode slices, you consume that bar. If you use sword mode slices, you actually fill another bar, which is the outside of your original bar, and if you fill it to the top, then your sword slices for a limited amount of time do after effect damage, which is not as big. Like you saw, I was doing like 50 to 70, depending on if I would get a crit or not, per sword slice, but then it would do another like 20 proc after it, immediately after it, and that's when it's up. And in sword mode, if you do a normal attack immediately after and you try to dodge immediately after, you do a sidestep, which you can actually dodge moves. We did it when we're fighting Malhazak, and it does a lot, and puts you in a good position to continue doing it. Those sidesteps benefit from both evade window and evade distance. You go farther and you have more vulnerability doing them, and that's why they're very crucial for Sweet Axe, those two skills, because those are your only defensive mechanism. You have nothing else. You need to either you go away from the monster and wait to finish its move and then go back in, or you play it a bit more risky and you just dodge when the monster wants to attack you, dodge the attack and continue hitting them. And you can do pretty much fast attacks after sidestep. So yeah, I love this weapon. I mained this weapon in Monster Hunter World, and I fell in love with it. That has happened with every weapon that I've tried to main in this franchise, so it's not a surprise, but still, really good stuff. And yeah, this is the end. I hope you enjoyed this mini series of weapon exhibition. I know that I did a bit of a better job with some weapons other than others. That's because I haven't played too much with all of the weapons, but I think I did a fine enough job to showcase a lot of the stuff for you guys. As always, if you watch this series and if you watch this small series of YouTube, thank you so much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it really much, and if you enjoyed what you saw, drop by my Twitch channel. Usually that's where I stream 5 days per week. You can find a link at this description below. Yeah, I can't thank you all enough. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of this, and I can't wait for Iceborne. That's the only thing I can say. Bye bye, everybody.